golf like us. Play golf like us. Play golf like us. Play golf like us. Play golf like us.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the DBoG Show, episode 206, season 2, episode 6. I got Boss as always.
Champs here.
And we got a net new person. Andy, what's going on from Minnesota?
Yeah, Minnesota in the house, joining up and going to talk a lot of trash until we get out there next year.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking, we have North Carolina, we're getting Minnesota, and there's talk of Florida. So we could have 4 regions, and we could split up here into Mass and New Hampshire. So we could get to 5 regions, boil it all down. It could be awesome. Could be awesome.
Blowing it up.
So today we're going to talk about a couple big things that's happened since the last time. We had a 2v2 tournament that we got to talk about. The May rounds are now done. Everything's kind of settling out. Some teams are rising. Some teams are really falling to the bottom. We have 2 months of data now. So we have how everyone's handicap started, where it's at. You know, some people have gone up 7 strokes. Some people have gone down 5 strokes. It's the great equalizer. That's why by the end of the year, the tournaments are worth more points, right? Then we're going to kind of go after the individuals, and then we obviously will get Denton's depth charts, and then we're going to have to go over what's happening in Minnesota. Kind of hear some of these pro-am stories, too. I don't know if I like all these pictures I'm seeing, especially with the damn scores that are up there. Just keep dropping me things that just tease me out a little bit, right? So
Well,
let's just start with, I guess, introducing you. So, Andy, how do you know Austin and I, and like, how long you been golfing?
Man.
What are your golf goals? And like, how are you going to blow up Minnesota for us?
So let's see. How do I know you guys? Let's see. Was it 2004? One of the greatest runs ever of a team from New Hampshire. Nobody knew, and just had a fun run with you guys. And then from just staying in touch and just seeing you guys do this, dad bods, and I'm like, hey, I got a dad bod, I want to play. And so got a huge group of guys out here. I mean, there's Minnesota's got one of the top 10 in the country on golf courses per capita, so there's a ton of golf out here. I know a bunch of people. Lucky enough through work to get to play a ton of golf, and so I just wanted to start a contingent out here. My boys are talking trash, and it's like, well, there's no better way to do this than jump in this, and then we can actually document it and show that they still can't beat their dad.
What do you mean you play a ton of golf through work?
I get to play in some tournaments. I played Pebble Beach. I played Spyglass. I played Cypress. Not because I'm good, but because it's free and they bring me on the trips.
Oh, boy. All right. And then what were you flashing us a picture of this week? Was the Pro-Am? Where was that?
Which one was that one? Was that the one where I showed you the scorecard where I was on the top 10?
The big scoreboard, yeah.
Yeah, that was Pebble in the fall. I go there every September. I usually get to play with a customer. We're there for the week, and you get to play with a pro each day, and you get to play with a junior PGA player, and then you have you and your partner are amateurs. Use your handicap. They take 80% of it, so even like sandbaggers pretty much
get weeded out
pretty quickly, and we made it on the number. And I'll take the credit because I birdied the hardest hole in the course. And
all right, settle down.
So here's the funniest thing of that. So when you make it, I got a wine bottle that said Cut Maker, right? And I'm like, oh, I'll never drink that wine. I'm just gonna put that there. And then they gave me a golf umbrella, and I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do with a golf umbrella? I had it in my bag. Playing a couple weeks ago, I'm like, oh shit, I finally need it. So I pull it out, and across the top of it says, I made the cut. And it's Pebble Beach logo. It was the worst thing ever because it was like nothing bigger than like just a blowhard. So I made the cut on their umbrella as they're walking down the fairway, and yet all these guys by the clubhouse just looking like, who's this clown?
And you're like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I'm like that was even more embarrassing for me. And I'm usually okay with that. Just, putting the chest out. Even on that one, I was like, this one's a little over the top.
Is Pebble Beach as good as it sounds?
It is. It's heaven on earth, man. If you're a golfer, it is amazing. It's not a hard course either. I mean, small greens, but everybody gets intimidated by all the scenery around you. You got the beach going down. It's like, hey, you can't go right. You can't go right. And what do? You pretty much go right.
You go right. Yeah.
The magnets.
It's awesome. But it's the weirdest part is like when you play on your own, like because of what I do for work, I get a caddy.
I was just about to say that. I would be really good if I
carry in my bag, and I just walking along, just like, hey, buddy, give me an 8-iron. And he looks at me, he's like, yeah, no, you need a 7 or a 6, dude. And he talks just like that too. My caddy's amazing. So I use him
Man,
every year. I go out there now. It's just so cool. It's just great memories. I got to play with Brady a couple of years ago, my youngest son. He was 17 and what did he do? He birdied one. And then I just told him, like, everything from there, dude, it's downhill. Like, there's no way you're ever going to do anything better than that. And I was
do you
right.
walk off the course? I mean, maybe.
If I were him, I would.
Yeah, I mean, we've always said if we ever slam dunked in a game, that was it. We retire, right?
It's over, yeah.
Yeah, so we're still playing, I guess. Yeah.
Well, Andy, I should have retired already because I went out my first day playing this year and I shot an 83 and I was like, well, it's all downhill from here because there's no way it's going to get any better than that.
But by far a career high, wins the preseason, which pays nothing, but scores his career high, and just to show everybody. But then comes back. So let's talk a little bit about the May round. So Andy,
yeah, let's talk about
what
this.
What do you know about, like, you're on the outside of DBoG? We think it's an easy concept. We seem to have to explain it a lot to people about what it means to just do one round of 18 whenever you can during a month. Does it make sense to you with how the tournaments work and the months work?
Yeah, because I'm assuming you use a handicap and then you just submit your score. And do you guys use a slope system or something? How do you guys work the scoring?
Yeah. Yeah, so 18 birdies takes care of it all. So basically you're in the league, and then you join the tournament. And then when you start your round, you just say, I'm going to do my tournament round. You pick your tees and confirm your handicap, and it'll adjust it, and away you go. And then you just play it live, and everything takes care of itself. The key is just once a month getting out there, and I think we can all do that. That's part of what we're here for. So,
well, and the best part is like there's a time when you guys you get together. Obviously, I saw the tourney. That must have been fun.
Yes.
But then if you just like, hey, I can't make it, I got to get out and get my 18 in for sure. Everybody can get at least 18 round hole in a month. I mean, come on.
And there's only 3 rules in order for it to count and to be paid, right? Number 1, you got to do it live on 18 birdies. So you got to start your round when you're doing your tournament round, so everyone knows you're doing a round. So you can't just halfway through say, this isn't going to be my round, I'm playing terrible. That's number 1. Number 2, you need to keep a live scorecard with you. So when you're done, you take a picture of the live scorecard to verify against for double authentication. And then the third thing is you got to play with just another DBoG member, just so there's some checks and balances, because there's a little money. I mean, that's it. Those are the only 3 things you got to do for a round to count.
Man. That's pretty easy.
So we've had great numbers, though. So preseason, we had 50 out of 52 people do their round. And then this last one, we had 48 out of 52. So still high percentages. 2 of them actually rained out at the end. And then 2 of them, it just kind of caught up to them and they couldn't get there. But can't beat that. If you're getting those kind of numbers with anything else for showing up, that's great. And the best part, Austin and I talk about, is everyone's paid. So if they don't play, that's just, a little bit more points in our pocket and trying to see if we can climb the ladder ourselves. So
thanks for the donation.
Yeah.
Right. Thanks for the donkeys.
Hold on, we got to go back here.
Boost.
So Boss shoots an 83, and it all goes downhill from there. So what went right? Like, where were we playing? We playing a cow pasture, or were we just on that day?
Little backstory, real quick. Grandfather passed away in November. I'm doing a little thing for him called Project 100. I'm trying to play with 100 different golfers. I believe that he was with me on that because everything, I was one putting, I was hitting the ball out there on the drive. I mean, everything was just working. Everything was just up on the green. I'm telling you, it was the best I've ever played. And then, after that, I gave it to him. But after that, everything went sideways. I got a new driver. I think Matt maybe get a new driver, and the thing just kept going right. Can't figure it out. I almost quit. Played yesterday or Monday or Friday with Matt and played okay. So I said, all right, I'll come back. We're actually playing a 2v2 on Tuesday. So I'm hoping that we can keep this momentum going.
There you go.
He says that. So he got his 83, and then he goes out and gets like a 99 or 100, and then he does his June tournament round, and I mean his May tournament round, the one that counts, and then you shot like an 88 again. Yeah. So he's only does it when it counts.
Yeah.
And then
you know that I'm a gamer.
The lights have to be on for sure, boss man. When the lights are on. One shot. Who's taking it? We give it to Hassan, Roach. Nope. Boss is like, I got it. Get out of the way.
Hey, Jackson Lee Bulls. That's all I got to say.
That's right.
So first place last month, though, with the best I've ever seen him do, but I'm sure he did better when he was younger, is somebody you know very well too, Andy. First place with a net 66, so a -6, Corey Fillion.
Sandbag Fillion.
So he wasn't using a driver or anything but irons up.
And that freaking loop that he hits, right? That just fades in every time, and he plays it. And it's just it's so frustrating. And he hits his irons further than most of us hit our drivers or hybrids.
Yeah, and he still has the same exact irons. He finally ordered some. I think they're the Arnold Palmer originals, the ones he
I was
has
going to
right
say,
now.
those are like the 70s. He probably got them from his dad.
They didn't even call them blades back then. They just called them metal.
I hope he sees this. It shows up next time. But that's awesome.
Oh yeah, he
He's
definitely
still
will.
shooting good scores, man.
So his handicap's going to go adjusting for him, and then second place was you.
Yeah.
So he gets second after he follows that up, and still is telling everyone how bad he was playing.
Well, hey, listen, I got my handicap down to a 19, and guess where it went back up to?
21. Yeah.
Like,
And then we got an absolute stick with this guy Mitch on Susie's team that, like, I feel bad for him because he only gets 7 strokes for his handicap for the round, and he's playing NCC at the Blues, but he still ends up coming in -4 and tying it second up. So
he's an
it's
NCC
huge.
guy, huh?
Yeah, we got one team. Which one is that? Check the Hole.
check the hole, yeah.
Check the Hole is basically all NCC.
Okay.
So we got groups like that, and then one of the
Do
young
they have to
bucks
carry
on
their
Luke's
own
team.
clubs, or do they get the kid caddies running around carrying their bags for them?
Yeah. If one of them would ever show up on this, we'd know. So maybe we'll have to call out Susie to show up here so we can ask how the other half lives. Like, how do you golf at NCC? Do you take a swim first and then golf and then go play? What's the other thing they do? The curling after, so they can go get some curling
lobster at the turn. Get some lobster rolls at the turn.
Some lobster rolls at the turn.
I don't even
Man.
know these guys, and already talking smack about them.
Yeah. What's funny is I keep forgetting that you do know a lot of these guys, right? So yeah, obviously you know the basketball, and then you're filling in. It's just going to keep coming with people that you probably know that do this. So what I think you know too is it's teams of 4. So in that 4, every month you get individual points for where you place. So 40 points for first, 38 for second, all the way down to 4 points for like 17th or wherever it lands. And then if you do your round, you get 4 points. And then your top 3 scorers for the month end up being part of your team score. So in my case, my team did absolutely awful, but we all got our rounds in. So we have 3 of us that got a 4, and then Jimmy B got an 8. So we ended up getting our what did we get? 8, 16 for the month, which is terrible considering like the number 1 team is at 98 points right now.
Who is that, Matt?
So right now, with their inflated handicaps and some suspect things going on that we don't really know what's happening here, because we've seen him shoot 104 and then come back and shoot an 87 when it's tournament day. So we got the back 9 boys with 98 points in first place. We got the 3-putt Pirates with Fillionaire leading the way for them with 82 points in second. We got the Provisional Kings, which is our group of sticks, our local group of 10 and unders at 78. And we got, by some miracle, we got the Carolina Pine Shafts at number, what was that, 4?
4, yeah.
And 2 of them didn't get their rounds in last week. So that's how it actually, if you have a couple strong showings and you get a couple zeros, it's not going to hurt you that much, because I got all 4 of my people in, and I'm all the way down there tied for 10th with 32 points. So
is that Hassan out of North Carolina? Is he the Pinehurst guys?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they're the Carolina Pine Shafts. It's Shay, Hassan's dad, and his buddy Zach down there. So, yeah, so you know Shay too. Yeah, you know
and
some people. What's that?
Jimmy B.
And Jimmy B's in the league. Yeah, he's on my team. Yeah, it's a reunion of sorts. It's all former basketball players that we just. I was gonna say
it's all pickup league basketball guys.
Pickup league all-stars, baby. So with the team stuff going on, now let's hop over to Boss, and you're gonna have to give us your Denton depth chart updated.
All right, this was from May. All right, so I took consideration to what people were doing. We talked about it a little bit last week. I still got the golden standards as the back 9 boys, as they have the most points. They had a guy tied for second, which was myself, tied for 8th, tied for 10th, tied for 20. Those were our 4 guys. I put the 3-putt Pirates up there mainly because of Corey Fillionaire, the Iron Man. He deserves some credit carrying his team. So I put him up there as the golden standards. Those are the only 2 I put up there. Contenders right now, we got the Dukes of Hazards, mainly because they're just playing great. They got a couple guys in the top 10. They're out there getting their rounds in, and they're only getting better because their handicaps are high. I did change a little bit. I got some guys on the rise. I checked the hole. They had a couple guys tied for second, tied for 10th. Provisional Kings actually showed up. Tied for 5th, tied for 10th, tied for 17th. Next Gen Nukes. This is the team I like. This is the young guys. All right, only getting better. They only had 1 guy tied for 4th, but I put him there.
Swing harder, boys. Swing harder.
Swing harder.
That's what they tell us.
Yeah.
Swing harder.
I don't think you're swinging hard enough.
And then you got the Thick Hawks, who, Dan Prisco finally showed up, tied for 5th. And then the Prove It teams, you still got to get out there and help your teammates out. Carolina Pine Shafts, I know you're in 4th, but you got to keep getting your rounds in. I know you had someone last week that didn't get your round in, so just make sure you're getting your rounds in. Swing Docks, a little complaining from them the other day. I played with them. They were talking about how they can only get 9 in, and 18's hard, and there's a lot of complaining going on from them.
Oh my!
So a lot of whining. So I put them there. They gotta prove it. Peaches and Cream. Eric Harvey's a stick, but he's still got to prove it. His team's got to get it going.
So the Peaches is doing fine.
Peaches is doing fine.
All right. Cream's got to step up a little bit.
Yeah,
You got to rise to the top.
ready to golf.
Cream always rises
Again,
to the top.
They're ready to golf. Just got to bring it. A team bag. Who I'm going to talk as much smack as I want because I need to play these guys. Me and Matt 2v2. Can't wait for that to come. Just waiting for you guys to set a date. We're here, ready, warmed up, ready to go.
Calling them out.
Grip it and sip it. Again, just need more guys to get to the top. And that's my depth chart for this year. For this May. So
All right. I love it. Some people will be a little pissed off about some of that. So on the website now, for the members side, we have a league standings section under members. So we're going to start dividing things out. And one of the things I put in there is the handicap movers. So we're finding the people that were full of shit to start, and we're going to find the people that used to think they were guitar heroes, and now they're playing and counting all their strokes and realizing, wait a minute, what do you mean I don't get 3 off the tee here? So first we got Walter on your team. Somehow was a 20 handicap, and I don't think he's broken over 90 in a single round. So I think he's finally adjusted down to his 13. So he's gone 7 strokes up. So I think you're going to be done having that luxury.
Yeah, Walter's a stick too. He's an 80s guy. I think he played really well when I played with him. When I got the 87, he actually beat me. He got like an 84 or something. He's lefty.
Yeah, 20 handicap. Yeah,
I know. He's this guy. Yeah. It'll all come out. And then Matty Delude, I'm actually like this one a little bit because it's another case of somebody. So there's a max in the league, Andy, of 28. We always think of 100 as like the number you want to get when you first start golfing, right? You got to break 100. You got to break 100. So we welcome all new golfers. You can be 40, 50, 60, but you're not going to get 40 strokes when you're playing in these things. So we max it out at 28, and that becomes the goal, is you hold it at 28 until you can get under. So this month we finally had someone get under 28 that started at 28 with Matty Delude. He broke 90 for the first time and had a great round. And so now his handicap went down 5 strokes. So good luck next month.
He
Austin,
broke 90 with a 28 handicap.
19.7 here, so you were getting there.
Yeah, I want to get down there. I want to get to 17. I told you.
He broke 90 with a 28 handicap.
Yeah. And it's with the group of guys that he's always been right around 100. He's had a couple in the 90s.
That's
but
impressive.
Yeah, it's all about that putter, man. When you have a
where
hot
did you guys
putter.
play?
That I think was at Amherst Country Club. So a little more open, a little bit more. You can spray a little bit.
A little bit, but not that bad.
Yeah, no, he had a good round. And then we
Sound
got to
like
look
the
at the other
prairie.
side and look at the bottom people. So Fitzy, someone we were just calling out.
Yep.
I just golfed with him yesterday, and he's good. He's good, but he had himself down as a 16, and after 2 months is up to a 21.7. So So yeah. So things are
count all the strokes. He's a little bit higher.
Yeah, one thing I am surprised about here is Raza. You played with him this year, right?
Oh, did we play in the 2v2?
No.
No, but I haven't played with Raza.
And that explains it. He's down, 5 points, so he's up to a 22.9. That's a lot. He was on the rise last year, and then this asshole Matt Defosse in there is also up a couple. Listen, I just started hitting the ball, but now it goes all over the place. Like, doesn't matter if you hit it 150 yards if 75 of those are into the woods, apparently. It's better just to kick the thing up the fairway.
Well, the joke on mine is it's 300 yards. It's just 150 out and 150 to the right.
How far can you hit it into the woods?
I literally hit a
Halfway.
shot. I literally hit a shot last year. I was on the first hole, and we picked my ball up on the 18th fairway.
Oh, no.
At the end of the round.
On your back end on the way out?
The caddy the caddy's like, no one will pick the ball up. They'll just leave it there. They'll think somebody, is coming over to hit it. and literally walking down 18, and we picked it up.
The worst part is mine have the DBoG stamp on them. So when someone finds one of mine, they know where it came from. So it has, Dad Bods of Golf and so it's always good when I find that a couple holes later.
I got a buddy who works at TaylorMade, and they're a sponsor for Rory McIlroy. So I have all the Rory overruns. It's RORS, like it's Roars. It's his ball. They made too many of them. He sent me 200 of them. And so whenever I'm out, I've got a Roars ball out there, and just he asked me the other day. I was talking to him, and I trade him product for balls. So I'll send him a couple of cases of Larabar bars.
Still
that he
slinging the product.
Oh hell yeah, man! All the time. Like whatever you need, let me know.
Need some protein?
Need some protein? Get a sponsorship deal. The guy's name is Dan Beaver. Boever. Check him out. He hits a golf ball. He's a trick shot guy, so he hits a golf ball straight up in the air, and then he hits a drive, and he gets him to collide.
No way.
Yeah, it's legit. He's on Instagram. Check him out. Like he he's a great guy. And he always ends up taking care of me for golf balls and makes me look like a hero to the boys because they lose about 18 balls around, it feels like. Every time they come back, I'm like, where's all the golf balls? And I lost a few. I'm like, lost a few. I think they're selling them.
There is a turning point I would like to talk about in our golf game, in Austin and I's golf game. We now believe we will always leave with more balls than we came with. We're at that point.
Do you have the ball retriever?
No, it's just like we don't lose too many anymore. And when we do, we lose it and you walk out with like 3 of them and you're up +2 at that point. So I just feel like we've been maintaining. We haven't really been losing balls in the overall scheme of things. So it's been great, especially during the dry season. You find them everywhere.
End of the golf season or beginning of golf season when they cut back the reeds.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I just walk right down along and I'm just like, and I'll take them and get them cleaned up and I'll give them to the boys because I'm a ball snob. So
I am too.
Shout out Jimmy B. Jimmy B was walking his dog in Sohegan when they cut down that first par 3. They cut down all those high reeds, and there were just thousands of balls. He came out with like 2 buckets full of balls. So we're all going to have some balls for a while. Yeah, for sure.
Today I was walking, I saw Kirkland on the course. I was like, I'm not. Yeah, I threw it to another guy. I'm like, I don't hit those.
You don't hit Kirkland? I thought it was bad by doing those with the rock flights. Like I picked up a rock flight and just throw it on someone else's green. But like you're doing those with Kirkland's? Oh, we've gone Hollywood out there in Minnesota.
I told you, I self-proclaimed ball snob.
So Andy, listen, we got 2 end-of-year events. Right.
Yeah.
Obviously open to all dad bods, don't have to be in the league. So one of them, Austin's working on, it's either going to be down near the Foxwoods area or northern New England. And that's going to be 16 to 32 people. And we're doing an internet invitational style. We're doing a draft the night before. We're saying what the games are. We're doing 3 rounds of 18. So it's really 6 rounds of 9. So we're doing a bunch of stuff. We're getting someone to come down and tape it and everything. So one, you got to round up a couple of your Minnesotaites.
You have to get the dates. It depends on the dates because we might be at Pebble. I don't want to brag, but we might be at Pebble September.
Well, I might be with you guys then.
Yeah, maybe that's where we do it. And then October.
That would be amazing. Just show up and just take it over.
We all show up. 52 dad bods strong.
Hey, these guys are my +1s.
+1 dad bod group.
Cheers.
And then we do our end of year trip in the Carolina area, which is October 21st or whatever that Thursday is, around there.
The 25th. So 25th, 24th, 2nd. So yeah, it's 21st.
So 21st through like the 24th. So we do that one. Hassan sets that down.
I wanted to get down there for that one. That one seems like it's gonna be fun. Like North Carolina in the fall is gonna be amazing golf.
Exactly, and we're doing it this year. We learned our lesson the week before daylight savings because you go after daylight savings and you get that 1 o'clock tee time and you can't even really get it in.
No.
So we were doing some dark events last year where some people might have lost a putter. I don't know. And it might have been the first one. Shay lost a putter on day 1. Like, I don't know how that happens, but it happens.
It was like the first 5 holes, too.
Couple cocktails, maybe?
Maybe transfusions were flowing.
Gotta stay
I think
hydrated.
we introduced some people to what a double transfusion is for the first time. And
what's a double transfusion? Is that just 2 shots?
It's just more alcohol, but yeah.
Okay.
but you still can't taste anything because it's the transfusions, right?
Right, exactly. It's grape juice.
We're going to be doing that end of year, and then we're going to probably do one more that, I mean, obviously you can fly out if you want to, but we did just do a 2v2. There was a little bit of controversy, so we want to talk about the whole system. So we did a 2v2 Battle of the Bods 2. This is from the first one, so this is Battle of the Bods 1 here. We got 20 people, so we had 10 teams, and we did a live the night before trying to figure out the handicapping system. And I'm going to plug some of it in here, and I'll just fast forward it through so you can see just the absolute shit show of a bunch of guys trying to figure out handicapping with 2v2 in scramble mode and the fuzzy math we were coming up with. And all of a sudden someone finally goes, let's just look at ChatGPT. I'm sure there's an actual formula. So now we have an Excel spreadsheet for doing 2v2s, and we did everyone's. And the best part was it ended up right where we all kind of guessed it would be. The poster 0, and then the worst was 8. So it kind of worked out. But we had a little bit of controversy.
We did. Shout out Chris Rush for making that happen for the Chat-GPT.
Oh yeah, Chris Rush.
Is
Thank
he
you
a
very
big
much
AI
for
guy?
ChatGPTing. He's our smart guy. He's our resident smart guy. Yeah,
Comes up with
Boy's
good
wicked
ideas.
smart.
boy is wicked smart. So we come into it, and first thing I find out is one of the teams, I guessed their handicaps. They never wrote when they did it, and their handicaps were way off. I had them at a 15 and 20, and one of them's under a 5, and the other one's like a 15. So their handicap was completely wrong. So first of all,
So
we
they
just zeroed them
smoked the
out to
field.
be like with the top people. It worked out. We ended up doing the math. It was fine. It didn't change the scale. So then we go, and they ended up getting second by 1 stroke, and the Provisional Kings, Darian and his dad, took it, which we knew they would as soon as we had the second bit of controversy was the blue tees. We'll get to that in a second. So Andy, one stroke difference. And have you played Passaconaway? And if you have, it might have been a long time, but there is a
Very
hole
tight
that's up
course.
along, there's right along a like farm with a white fence, right?
On the left-hand side?
Yeah, the farm is on the right-hand side.
Oh, the
As you're
farm's on the
going up,
right.
it's that back, is the very back of the back 9 there. And so if you're over the fence, it's a white, it's out of bounds. You got to bring it in, take your penalty.
Yeah.
And we said we're just doing distance, so it's only a 1-stroke penalty. We don't have to re-tee or any of that stuff if you don't want to. But the group that was with them thought it was, just taking pictures and taking great pictures, and they got it taking a picture of them hitting behind the fence.
Ooh.
So they posted it to the DBoG channel, thinking it was all fun and everything. All of a sudden, people are coming up to me and it's like, they didn't get the second. Look at this. That's another stroke penalty right there. I'm like, oh my goodness. So here I am with the first one, and I'm right about to say what everyone wanted and everything, and people are coming up to me left and right with the controversies. Long story short, they knew better. Maybe not. It didn't really matter. It was in the spirit of the DBoG stuff that we were just like, whatever. We're not going to make a big deal of this, but this close to having our first controversy at a DBoG event.
Jeez.
What would you have
that should
done?
have been automatic
As a Minnesota commissioner, what would you have done?
It's an automatic disqualification. They knew better.
There you go. That's why I need you
sticks.
running that Minnesota group. I
Come on
can't
now.
control those loonies.
Well, here's the thing, right? I sent you the photo yesterday. Most of these places are old farms.
Mm-hmm.
So outside the course I played this morning, I mean, most of them are pretty wide open. And so you'd have to hit it pretty far right or left to be OB on some of these places. So,
Right.
but OB,
and
we
one of them was
played-
under a 5 for a handicap. Come on. You know the rules.
Yeah, for sure. That's golf.
You're climbing a
101.
white fence and hitting from the other side in a field that's not part of the course.
Yeah. I would have suspended. I would have disqualified him just on
It's
that.
all in good fun. Maybe they didn't, maybe they did, but
Just be
we'll
like, hey,
start to
watch
get
it.
more and more.
No, I wouldn't even. It wasn't
strict.
even about hitting the ball from out of bounds. It was letting somebody take a picture of you while you were doing it.
Right. So you're right. It wasn't that you're disqualified because you let someone take a picture of you cheating, and you let them get away with that.
You let yourself get caught.
I think one kid was hitting and the other kid was peeing. It was kind of a weird photo.
So we got him on a felony too.
Just dumb. Hey, we're okay actually for you hitting from out of bounds. Like we frown on it, but you're actually suspended because somebody took a photo and you let yourself get caught. That's like going to a bank and robbing it and signing your own name on the bank slip.
It's not the cheating; it's that you let yourself get caught so simply, man. So all right. So what's next for you then, golf wise? When's your next golf adventure?
So I leave Tuesday morning. I go and I'm playing in the LPGA Pro-Am at the Meyer Classic out in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So that's the That's the play with the LPGA Pro for 18 holes and a customer and a few others. And so
So
what the cool part is I play like,
LPGA, are you
yeah, like,
identifying as an
no, I
LPGA
don't,
player?
listen, they actually hit the ball further than me, so I
Oh, I'm
can't say
sure.
anything. But it's the best because they just stripe it, and then so it's just like, all right, they just know that all I'm trying to do is hit the long ball. So they're just like, all right, I'll put one in the fairway, Andy, and then you go to town.
No pressure. You duff it, you're fine, right?
No, so most of the time they're super cool. I played in one last year out in Krogerland, so in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you a funny story on this one real quick. So Rose Zhang is like one of the better U.S. ones. She just graduated from Stanford a few years ago. She's supposed to be like the next up and coming player. She was hurt, so she's getting herself back into contention. And like her dad's like a helicopter dad, so like she was trying to have fun, talk with us. I outdrove her on the first hole by like a lot, probably like 50 yards. Like literally took a corner, just cut the whole thing out, and I hit it. It was my best shot of the day. After that, I sucked. So.
Right.
And her
Right.
dad is like pissed at her that I outdrove her. So we're talking and like we're laughing about something, and her dad just comes over, just starts yelling at her in Chinese, and just starts, about, paying attention and getting her head in the game. And so she got quiet real quick. And so that was like kind of awkward. Then we get the next 9 holes. They switch up the pros at that tournament. So I played with Hannah Green. She's ranked like 4th in the LPGA. I had no idea who she was.
What?
And played with her the entire time. And she was fun. She was great, fantastic, but had no idea that I was playing with someone that good. But she didn't play great. She was like, okay.
Right. Right.
And so literally I get home and I like type her name and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like she's like the 4th best player in the world. And like I couldn't pick her out of a lineup. But
Okay.
they were all super cool.
Well,
like
that's
really,
a marketing
really,
problem with the LPGA too, right? Like that's tough.
there's a lot of Asian women, and so in Asia, like Japan is like number 1 in the world for again, I like this called golf courses per capita.
Yeah.
And so there's so many Asians coming onto the, especially the LPGA, that's one of the issues is marketability for them.
Right.
In terms of like who are you selling to? Like if you're from Asia, like yeah, you could sell the name in Asia, but can you sell it here in the US? So that's why when like you get a Nelly Quarter who wins a tourney, and like she's gonna get all kinds of attention because she's the only US player that's like, contending in and out.
Right.
So, but yeah, I usually just show up to those things, hit bombs, and try and make a putt or two.
Yeah. I mean, and it's your job. You have to, right? Like
I'm a professional golfer for the day. I'm literally
Yes,
getting
it's
paid to play
literally.
golf. I might start putting sales director / professional golfer on my
Start putting
tax returns.
DBoG on it.
Yeah. You
On my
got a
tax return.
mission.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, we got a mission. We need to get more Instagram followers just so we can do Instagram live. So one of the things that Austin and I are doing is 2v2 series versus basically anyone. Some people we're going to get strokes. So we're playing the CW boys, we're getting strokes. We're playing the Provisional Kings, we're going to get some strokes. And we've got Ben and John Fitzgerald. The bag group has been ducking us.
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Ducking us for 3 weeks. So we put the promo out there. We were supposed to do it. Now it's just radio silence, and he was supposed to join the call here too. So that's what's up next on the horizon for the Dad Bods is a 2v2 series. Even like
So you guys are just going
ongoing
around
throughout
taking
the
on
year.
all comers.
All comers. Yeah. And we just want to start playing everybody. And what's funny is we play so much better when we're doing 2v2, Austin and I, than we do individually. For some reason, that just the competitiveness comes out, and we just start actually like focusing for some reason.
We got a family trip back in August. So I'm gonna have to figure out which boy is gonna come out, and we're gonna have to take on you and Boss
All right.
Man in a
Yeah.
2v2. Call it a friendly exhibition.
We'll call it introducing Minnesota to the Bods. Listen, just like skiing in New Hampshire, if you can golf in New Hampshire, you can golf anywhere. These fairways up here are so narrow, the woods are so thick. Like I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't know if I'm just like being biased, but like I just feel like New Hampshire courses or New England courses in general are pretty damn hard.
Yeah, and you don't know.
Well, I
what
mean,
you're
you have
gonna
a
get
lot
from the
less
weather.
area. That is true too. Weather-wise, it's crazy.
Dude, it rained last time we did our 2v2. 10 minutes later, it was beautiful. Then it was windy. I mean, it was like you don't know what you're gonna get.
Minnesota's similar. I mean, today I played in 25-mile-an-hour winds today. Yesterday was 15. Today, though, is just brutal conditions.
Yeah, would you guys?
7 a.m. tee time, it was 54 degrees out here. It warmed up to about 65 when I come off 18. But the cool part is the first tee time 6 a.m. out here.
That's
And so
Yeah,
like
we're about there right now, but that's going to change again soon.
Yeah, but it's fun. I mean, it's funny. You get to get out there. Like I rolled into the parking lot, and there was like 20 cars. I'm like, where are all these people? And they're like, oh yeah, 6 a.m. tea time. So I'm like, shit.
Love the 6 a.m. show.
But it's a fun course. We'll have to get you guys out here playing some of these. We
Oh,
got some goat
I'll come
tracks, and
out.
then we got some pristine places that like. There's one that I drove by yesterday. It's a private course, and they have 2 courses. And I got a buddy who's a member there. I played there once, and I shot an 83. He was pissed because I beat his ass up and down that course that day. I haven't been invited back since. I'm like, damn it. Like literally, I knew he was upset when he hit his shot. It was a good shot. It actually hit the side of the hill and bounced OB. And he threw his club and he goes, ah, like the biggest F bomb in the middle of the course. And he didn't talk to me the next 3 holes because he was so mad. Because I'm sitting over there on the other side just giggling, laughing because his reaction.
No, mental games.
Oh, I've got another buddy who I take a video every time he's going for a putt to beat me on the hole. I'm like, I got to get it on video. You're finally going to get one. And he's never made one.
Yeah,
And he just walks up the course, flipping
that's
me the bird every
you play
single
some
time.
dirty pool. All right.
I sent you that video.
We'll see what now we know what we're up against, Austin. All right.
I like that because I give out free lessons when videos come. So
Oh yeah. One time it worked.
it did.
One time it
I
worked.
think it was in front of the cart girl though.
No, the cart girl. No, it was in front of the guy we used to play basketball with. The cart girl one did not work at all. It was actually we had to apologize for you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think it went in the woods. All right, I'll do it again.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to have a little summer exhibition.
So I don't know when you're coming, but August
First
here's
week
a
of
plug.
August.
I'll be around, but August 22nd is the DBoG barbecue. So we're having a barbecue with my house and the neighbor's house. We're doing it for all DBoG members and their family, and we're looking to get 100+ people up over here and just start getting some backyard games going.
Well, we'll have to
and
do
again,
the
that's what it's all
Minnesota
about, right? It's the
version next
community
year
side.
with my new house.
Right. Well,
We can
yeah,
live
well,
stream it. Be a big event.
we're gonna have to. Yeah, that's how we'll pick the teams. We'll have to go up to the lake and just do water events to pick the teams.
Tell your son to throw it up on his Instagram so we can get to 1K so I can start.
We'll
live streaming on
we'll get that
Instagram.
going. We'll
Yeah,
start
that's what I need.
we'll start getting everyone involved who's going to be involved and start
Yeah.
trash talking. We're going to be it'll probably be a younger group
That's fine. I love
Yeah.
in
that
terms
too.
of who we recruit, but
That's
we'll
fine.
get some
We're
we'll get some old
21
we'll
to
get some old Grizzly
60.
veterans in too.
I think we're 21 to 66 or so.
Yeah.
Is our
Are you
age range.
66 now, Foss?
It's a good thing you're in Minnesota.
Shots
All right.
fired.
Keep
All
the
right.
gloves up. Keep the gloves up. All right. That's fair.
You can play the
That's
forward
fair.
tees though.
What's that?
You can play the yellows.
Come. Yeah.
Yep. He is.
Yeah. I identify as a 66-year-old. Yes.
Our 2v2s are now. We're better.
There you go.
Did I miss anything on the agenda here?
I think I had. I think you were going to talk about the barbecue, the end of the year barbecue. Just an update.
So what do you make? What are we doing for the barbecue? Like what's on the? Is it like
So
clam
my
bake or is
neighbor.
it like burgers?
Come on now. If my neighbor's name is Bama James,
Okay.
what do you think's happening? Yeah, there's
We're
going to be a
we're
couple
going
smokers going.
Southern barbecue. Okay.
Oh yeah, Southern barbecue. There's going to be smoked meats everywhere and all the fixins. We're just going to do it Southern barbecue style. It's going to be beautiful.
You just feeling eastbound and down with that one.
Yes, I did. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, all right then. I guess. Hey, listen. Smash the
We're done?
subscribe button.
Yeah.
We the more followers, the more we get to do, the more we can blow this up, the more fun we can have. Make these events ridiculous. Rather than having, this time we're doing Southern barbecue. Maybe next time we're renting out Canopy Lake Park. Right? Let's aim big.
Yeah. We want this to be as big as possible. We want.
Oh, let's start with Rockingham.
Oh well. There's no more Rockingham anymore.
Is it gone?
Well, the horse track and everything's gone. Yeah, now it's a.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you got to go check out that area when you come
I haven't
back.
been around for a long time.
It's a magical winter wonderland now.
What?
Yeah, in the winter, it's just a big winter walking around festival type place. So
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
it's great. It's lovely. It's such a great date night time.
Hopefully the sarcasm came through on that one.
All right, well, Orbit, thank you for the
Yeah.
expansion. We're looking to
in.
get
Let's
16
go.
people there next year. We're going to start trickling them in this year. We'll get a couple 2v2s. We'll get you to some of the traveled events, and we'll meet you out and about somewhere. We're going to follow you in the LPGA Pro-Am that's coming up.
Yeah, we can post
maybe
the
there's
score
something
at
we
the
can
end
get
and just
online.
see what happens.
Maybe we can get some prize pick involved with you in the LPGA. That'd be great.
Then we got
And
we got to get ready for Pebble.
Oh, boy.
Make sure the game is in tip-top shape and not posting any of those scores to our GIN.
Yeah, you got to make sure your gin is accurate because
Just let it
it's
go right there, just right at the right
coming
level.
in at a 28.
Well, no,
Can
it's
see it
usually a
now.
14. It's usually a 14.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
Hey, 14 is a respectable handicap at Pebble.
At Pebble.
Well, it's either Pebble or Spyglass. I did
Yeah.
shoot 100. I shot 108 last year at Cypress. That
right.
was. I want to quit the game, boss. It was. I want to
Yep.
throw my entire set into the ocean.
That's what we need to
Then
get.
I
is
reminded
someone to actually
myself it
melt
was.
down.
Yeah.
Then I reminded myself it was Cypress, so I just ate all the chocolate chip cookies that they had out on the course.
I will be 300 pounds by the time I leave here. You've been here 2
Forget it.
hours.
It was like exactly. There was no alcohol, so I'm like, well, I might as well just eat, I guess.
Eat my weight in cookies.
Exactly. I'm like, I'll show this course who's gonna win.
Perfect. All right, and to the other
Awesome.
captains that didn't make this week, you're going to start getting called out next week, 8 o'clock, same time, same record. This will be out on Tuesday, and so you'll find out on Tuesday how much you get called out.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit those like buttons, please. We need to get to 1,000. Let's get it going.
All right, guys. Thanks for
Later,
having me. It's
everybody.
gonna be fun. Take
This
care.
is going to be awesome.